10.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. KJ Hamler returning it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Block off of play action. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
It's now third down and long.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Locke going to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Locke. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun handoff to Henry. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
A gain of 4.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Firkser. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now fourth down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's complete, swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on fourth, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much fourth downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on fourth down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Out to his left. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time. Third down here.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will have... a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
He's across.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
38-yard line.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd
and 7.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39, 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So how about that? You draft him in the first round back in April, hoping he'll make some plays for you. And now look at this. Instant dividends. A pick 6 in his very first NFL game.
Put that ball on the mantle at home, young man.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Hamler now to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
5 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down. Locke working out of the gun. That's caught left side by Judy. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A handoff as they run the counter play. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos nothing.
Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Play action. Now it's Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A 48-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down, Titans.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th
down.
Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the counter, it's Henry. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Tennessee.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Henry. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. He's at the 40. The 20, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because...
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, it's Locke. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On play action, they'll throw. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
4th down.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They'll try and throw for it here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
We got 3. We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Kill. Check 3.
Now they try the right side here. And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. That's complete, Okuegbunam. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Denver Broncos.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 33. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Score, Broncos 28, Titans 7. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. They begin with Henry. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's complete. Henry. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Derrick Henry.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
First down, Tennessee.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
At the Titans' 11-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Melvin Ingram able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. Push him back. Push him back.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
And the Titans 1st down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Come on, D. Kill. Check safety.
They'll roll him out right. That's complete to his tight end, Firkser. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 31. They'll look to throw. This complete to Henry over the middle. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Watch twist. No.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Made at the 5.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play.
So Mike's number one. Ricky. Hey, lurk three, alert three.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. He pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The big back Derrick Henry held out of the end zone. And the Bronco defense comes up big. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
At the 10-yard line.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Block with the throw, caught by Hamler. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Lock. Flush to his right. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 15.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now McManus for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Broncos 42, Titans 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
It's 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. When's the mic? Watch one. Watch one. Watch the out. Watch the out.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive